the 2013 graduating class of Hillside High School, I would like to welcome you to our graduation ceremony. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Test. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars do the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Cuff.
Demonte, thank you. Jocelyn, thank you. Give them a hand. Wasn't that outstanding? Boy, it's exciting to be here tonight. I want to take a moment to thank our faculty and staff, the Maintenance and Grounds Department, for making this possible. Without all of us working together, we couldn't be here enjoying this wonderful evening and celebrating the success of our students. Will you give them a hand for me? I also want to recognize Mrs. Ehlers. Just as our students are embarking on a new frontier and off into new directions, Mrs. Ehlers, our attendance clerk, is as well. She has served us many years here at Hillside High School, greeted students daily, knows every student by name, helps me on a regular basis. And this year she's retiring and starting off in a new direction. I also want to recognize Mr. Sisko, who passed away this year. Mr. Sisko served Hillside High School since its doors opened in 1987, and we appreciate the support of both of these individuals over the years, and I want to make sure we don't forget that. Will our faculty and staff please stand for me and be recognized? Raise your hand. We have a couple in the back here. Hillside is a special place for me, and it's about the connections we make with our students that make it successful for them. And we have a staff that works hard to build connections and build relationships with our students that are very committed, and I really appreciate their support. As you know, this is my first year at Hillside, and I've really found Hillside to be a special place. But I'm particularly happy to be part of this graduation because many of these students I've known from the past. I was principal at Cabrillo Elementary School and served when they were in elementary school, carrying backpacks to school that said Spider-Man and things like that on it. I then later served as principal at Upland Junior High, where they wouldn't be caught dead with a Batman, Spider-Man backpack, and watch them grow and mature into fine young adults that they are today. Demonte, you were one of those students. I can look across. One student has threatened me if I go to the junior college and follow him there, that he will file a harassment suit against me. So I think I'm staying here at Hillside. But you know, Hillside is a special place. And who better to hear that from than some of our graduates, and how Hillside helped them and how they helped Hillside. So I'd like to invite 3 of our students up to share in my time in the speech that I wanted to make so you could hear it through their voices. Well, Alex Rodriguez, Vivian Angular, and Natalie Montes, please join me. We're going to begin by listening to Alex Rodriguez.
Coming to Hillside with only 10 credits to my name was very scary for me. Before Hillside, I didn't even want to come to school, but the teachers and staff just motivated me and made me realize that I can do all things. I can honestly say Hillside helped me grow up. I never socialized, and now I'm sorry. I never socialized, and now I can't shut up. Hillside accepts you no matter where you come from or what you've been through. There is no judging because we're all in the same boat. We all want to graduate and prove everyone wrong who ever doubted us. Well, I'd like to thank all of those who said I couldn't, because Hillside is the reason why I did it. Now I would like to introduce Vivian Aguilar.
High school hasn't always been easy for me. There have been ups and downs, but I've come out on top. When I was 15, I've had my beautiful son, Jaden. This put me at a higher risk of not graduating. But even against these odds, I've managed to get all my credits even before the end of the year. Hillside has afforded me an opportunity to complete high school under circumstances that otherwise would have kept me from doing so. I am thankful to the Hillside staff for helping me to achieve my goals. I am now attending Maranello Schools of Beauty. Hillside was set up in such a way that I was able to spend all my day caring for my son while still attending high school. Once again, I'd like to thank all my teachers, my counselor, my parents, and everyone else who supported me along the way. I would now like to introduce Natalie Montes.
Hi. Congratulations, class of 2013. We all came here for one reason, and that was to catch up on credits. Last year I left Don Lugo High School and moved to Upland. Because I was behind on credits, I was unable to go to Upland High School, so I was sent here. I was really upset and scared that I wasn't going to graduate. But unlike Don Lugo or Upland High School, Hillside was able to help me catch up and graduate. We aren't just student and teacher, we are a big family. I am glad I came here with people that believed in me. It's the best feeling in life. Thank you for helping me succeed. I wouldn't have graduated without your help.
Students, family, and friends, I want to thank you for allowing us to be part of your education, because in each one of those speeches I heard you thank us, but you're the reason we get up every day. You're the reason we come here. And I want you to know that we probably have one of the most rewarding careers we could have, to watch you grow and mature. So we want to wish you well as you move forward in your lives. Graduation is the ending of your high school and your elementary school and your junior high education. But let me suggest that you not prepare for an end, but instead go out, look to your community, and see what you can do to improve the community and the world around you. Therefore, take what you have learned here at Hillside, that commitment to friendship and family and supporting each other, take it out to the world with you. So as you say farewell to us, say hello to tomorrow and to the outside world, and find a way to make it a better place. May your pathway be straight and true. Sometimes I know that's hard to do. And your destination be rewarding as you continue to grow and learn in life. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your education over these years. Now, I want to invite our next graduate speaker up, Patricia Escobar.
Welcome, everyone. We've been expecting you. So we graduate tonight. Woo! That's quite an accomplishment, is it not? We were all behind in credits, whether it be because we never went to school or we just never felt like doing our work. I'm in the latter group, and I came here last year, second semester, behind 80 credits. That might not be a huge amount, considering how behind some other people were, but to me, that was a pretty huge deal. I didn't believe I could do it. Sometimes I would lie awake and think to myself, there is no way I can make up all those credits. I'm sure a lot of us had those thoughts as well, but look at us now. Now, before Hillside, I couldn't have cared less about school. I hated it, and I used to beg my mother to let me stay home. During Hillside, I never enjoyed school as much as I did the 2 years I spent here. Great friends, fantastic teachers, and a wonderful staff. Leaving these people I have grown to love so much will be hard and a little weird, but this is what growing up will always be like. Since we are becoming adults, it's time to start preparing ourselves for what's coming. And now, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone tonight for supporting us through this experience and ask that we all give them a round of applause. And now that I'm winding down to a close, I want to say a few other things to my class of 2013. Don't be afraid to be yourself, ever. Don't be afraid to be different, to be weird, strange, crazy, etc., etc. Never accept anyone's view on who they think you are. Always love yourself. We are all incredible individuals. You are some of the most intelligent, kind-hearted, and interesting people I've ever met. I want you all to embrace yourself for who you are. Embrace everything you love and everything you might not like. Because as the sun sets on this momentous day, there is still no one else like you. You are special. You're unique. You have your own gifts to give to the world, and trust me, the world could use them. Congratulations, Hillside High School Class of 2013. And now I'd like to introduce Haley Schwarzer.
Wow. Okay. The last 2 years I've attended Hillside have really matured me and shaped me into the woman I am now. My first day of Hillside was, to say the least, surprising. Some of the rumors of Hillside were a little off-putting, but everyone was so nice and welcoming. I had people approaching me left and right, asking me how many credits I was behind, what school I came from. People actually wanted to get to know me here, students and teachers alike. It was already a very different environment compared to Upland. I liked it, and I felt as if I belonged, and I've never felt like that at any other school. I never understood what it was like to enjoy school until Hillside. Even in elementary school, I didn't care for it. I'd always try to stay home or come home early. It became a habit and a bit of a pattern. Then I came here and realized school can be fun around the right people and teachers. I'd like to take the time to thank the teachers here at Hillside. You guys are amazing and helped us students become ready to face the world. Most of us here were hard to put up with, but you managed, and now look at us all, graduating. Here at Hillside, what we said wasn't ever judged. It was listened to and accepted and sometimes even agreed upon. I'd also like to thank my family and everyone who has been there for me and supported me. Thank you for encouraging me to always do my best and achieve everything I set my mind to. In the beginning, I was kind of lazy and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Now 2 years later, here I stand, already graduated a few weeks early, speaking to all of you here at graduation and off to nursing school in August. I've made so many lifelong connections here, and to all my graduating seniors, we did it. And you know what? I know it's lame, but today truly is the first day of the rest of our lives. Make yours count. Seniors 2013.
Oh, I'm going to miss your kids. I say that every year. I love your children. We're awesome. This time we're going to be giving our students the awards that the seniors have earned this year. I want you to know that every single student in here has earned an award. They're going to get their diploma, and I think that in and of itself is a tremendous award. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you. The teachers selected students in their individual classes, the subjects, to the ones that have excelled above and beyond. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reading what they wrote. So the first student has actually 2 awards. And so I'm going to be reading the 2 awards of this one individual. This is from Mrs. Farragher, Global Art. She writes, from the first day that Liz entered, I said her name, didn't I? This is Liz Mueller, so she can be coming up right now. The first day that Liz entered into my class, she quickly asserted a strong creative presence among her peers by consistently pouring her best ideas into all her projects. The quality of her ideas and dedication to excellence would astonish me regularly. Her combined talents in applied visual art, a genuine gift for prose, and wry observation for the world are assets that will carry her far into a successful career, no matter what she chooses. So, Liz Mueller, congratulations for this award. Okay, Liz, don't go nowhere. She has one more. Mr. Smith's class, Bach to Rock. It sounds fun. It was. I enjoyed that class. Okay, Liz Mueller brought a contagious love of music to Bach to Rock. Many students struggle to understand or appreciate unfamiliar music, but Liz excelled and inspired others to do the same. Once again, congratulations. This next young man has also earned 2 awards. The first one was in economics, Mr. Smith. He said, this young man is an all-around likable student who happens to be very motivated and capable no matter what the task. I counted on this individual to help my class run when I had a substitute, and he always came through. So he was kind of the backup man here. And this young man is no other than Kevin Bird. Well, Kevin is coming. He also earned a 2nd award, and this is with Mr. Dushinsky, our math teacher. Mr. Dushinsky states, Kevin is a hard worker, well-behaved young man. As a student and as my TA, he always did his work to the best of his ability. He is self-motivated, conscientious, and was a pleasure to have him in my class. I enjoyed getting to know Kevin as a student and a person. Congratulations, Kevin. The next award goes from Mr. Connor, who teaches computers. He said, this young man was steadfast in his efforts to complete the class assignments and projects on time. He challenged the status quo and experimented with work beyond the scope of the projects. And this award goes to Brian Earl. Congratulations, Brian. Mr. Connor, the same Mr. Connor, there's 2 Connors here, as you well know. This is Mr. Roger Connor. He has a Casey math class, and he said, another student that he has given an award to, this young man was willing to go after a goal even when things were not going his way. He never gave up. He changed what he needed to change, and he kept going. It is times like these that really separates the winners and the losers in life. It may take time for this young man, a little longer than most, to pass the exit exam, but by the time he did, he was a leader in the classroom helping other students with their work. It was a great pleasure, and I present this award to Tyler Rico. Congratulations, Tyler. Okay, congratulations. The next award is from U.S. History. This is Mr. Dean Connor, and he has selected a young man. He was selected for the History Award because of his passion and creativity for the subject. He wrote, directed, and acted in several short history films which portrayed his take on several U.S. history events. I look forward one day seeing him either working on documentaries or in the movie business. And this award goes to Ryan Rulas. Congratulations, Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. This next award comes from our Career Connection teacher, Mrs. Stevenson, and she says that the student that she awarded is an outstanding senior, which is always pleasant and respectful. He gets along well with other students and staff. He also completes all his assignments and always puts his best effort forth. This award goes to Edwin Salinas. Congratulations, Edwin.
Alex.
Congratulations again, Edwin. Our English teacher, Miss Latona, has selected a hard-working and committed student in class. This person always clarifies for understanding, and then when set to task, does each assignment or project exceptionally. This young man has a great attitude and is always willing to help those around him who may be struggling. He comes to class with focus and determination, unwilling to let anyone or anything get him off course in his goals, all while keeping a good sense of humor. It has been a pleasure getting to know Douglas Hardiman. Success. Congratulations, Douglas. No, just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Congratulations, Douglas. Okay, Miss Farragher, an art teacher, she has 2 classes, and this one is for global art. And this young man that she has selected is a student in her art classes for the past 2 years. In that time, his obvious talent for drawing and later sculpture has taken off to impressive heights of skill. He takes his time with his works and pays attention to the crafting of his pieces and attention to detail and emotional content. This young man was an independent worker and created many outstanding pieces in the global arts class. He always seemed to find a flexible solution to a design problem. His focused and mature work has been an inspiration to other students. And this award goes to Daniel Gobaldon. Congratulations, Daniel. Thank you. Okay. This one is from Miss Carrillo, and this is our Spanish teacher. And she says, this young lady has gone far and beyond all assignments in her Spanish class. She is always ready for a challenge and doesn't give up on new concepts. I know that this young lady is going to excel with her post-high school education because she is dedicated and values her education. And this award goes to Chanel Boone. Congratulations, Chanel. The next award is from the science teacher, Mr. Robeson. He said, my choice for science isn't a typical one. This quote by Thomas Carlyle sums up why I chose him. Permanence, perseverance, and persistence in spite of all obstacles, discouragements, and impossibilities. It is this that in all things distinguishes the strong soul from the weak. I would like to acknowledge the Science Student of the Year, Julian Garcia. Congratulations, Julian. Okay, now we have the Government Award. This is again from Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith states that this is a very quiet and consistent worker in class. His steady credit production is an inspiration to me and others. And this award goes to Nick and Druin. Congratulations, Nick. Okay, now I have selected 2 students to earn the Counselor Award. These 2 students worked extremely hard and demonstrated the importance of education and have set goals for their future. The first student that I selected had many sleepless nights for the past 2 weeks, making sure she completed her requirements. She worked very hard and maintained a positive attitude through it all. At one point, she thought she was not going to make it, but with a little encouragement, she prevailed and went above and beyond. Her goals for the future will include enlisting in the Army or continuing on with her education at a junior college. This award goes to Natalie Montes. Congratulations, Natalie. The second award is for a young man. This young man had completed his credits early this year. He had approximately 30 credits. He approximately completed 200 credits in the last 2 years at Hillside. It was an incredible feat. But this goes to show that hard work and determination pays off. This young man has enrolled in Chaffey College and will be studying administration of justice. He also became a police explorer this year and is interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement. And this award goes to Ismael or Mike Gomez. Yeah, give it. Congratulations, Mike. Let's get all these seniors a hand. Congratulations for the seniors. Okay, you may all sit down. Take a seat, please.
Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm pleased to be here on behalf of School's First Federal Credit Union to present the Worthy Student Award Scholarship. It has been a pleasure to support the educational community through this program for over 25 years, and I am pleased to be here tonight to continue this tradition. The recipient for the Worthy Student Award is a diligent worker and has climbed through many obstacles to get where he is today. He works hard and realizes the importance of education. He has always been very polite and respectful and is willing to do whatever it takes, whatever task is necessary to achieve his goals. He will be applying to San Joaquin Valley Junior College to pursue a degree in respiratory therapy. It is my pleasure to present this award to Brian Earl.
Thank you and congratulations, Brian. The next scholarship will be awarded by the Upland Kiwanis, and this is Mr. Gadula and Miss Keeney.
We would like to, Sarah and I would like to thank everyone for inviting us tonight. And we would like to have Miss Kaylin Staffen come forward and Miss Rio Cio Hernandez, Mr. Carlos Nunez, and Mr. Kevin Burr. Well, congratulations, Kevin. Rocio, Carlos, and Kaylin. You have been selected as recipients of the Upland Foothill Kiwanis Al Canestro Service Scholarship Awards. We are happy to recognize you as outstanding citizens and role models to others, and wish that you will continue to enjoy the pleasures of school and the community service for years to come.
This Kiwanis recipient is an excellent student and has done extremely well at Hillside. He has a strong work ethic and has been conscientious about turning his work in on time. He is a bright young man with a promising future. He plans to attend Mount San Antonio College and earn a degree in video production. Kevin Bird. These young people and their parents are invited for breakfast next Wednesday morning at the Landacina Community Building in the park at 7 a.m. And so we'd like to meet the parents a little bit later so we can be sure that you know you're welcome to come. This Kiwanis recipient is a well-mannered, mature young lady. She gets along well with her peers and truly cares for other people. She took a medical foundation class in the ROP program and was very successful. She is also enrolled at Chaffey College and will pursue a degree in medical assistant. Kaylin Streffen. This Kiwanis recipient worked very hard while at Hillside. Her diligent academic pursuit helped her attain her high school diploma and finish early. She has enrolled in Chaffey College and will pursue a degree as an LVN. Rocio Hernandez. I really like to read this about these students, and it's so fun to be at a small-sized class, so you can really get to see them and hear what they have been doing. And this Kiwanis recipient is a diligent worker and has done extremely well at Hillside High School. He is always polite, respectful, and gets along well with his peers and all staff. This young man will be enrolling at Mount San Antonio College and will be pursuing a career as an X-ray tech. Carlos Nunez. Yes, your check can be picked up at breakfast next Wednesday. Good luck to all of you.
Okay, there is one more, but there is one more, the Upland Rotary. I do not believe that our representative is here, so I will go ahead and tell you a little bit about this individual. She is enrolled in Chaffey College, and she actually scored the highest on the assessment test. So she went into her regular college prep classes. So she's extremely bright with a promising future. She also is planning on transferring after she gets her general ed degree from Chaffey to APU, which is Azusa Pacific College, to work in graphic arts. And this visual and graphic arts, and this is Elizabeth Mueller. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Okay, once again, let's give a round of applause for all these outstanding scholarship earners. Like I said, every single one of you are a winner because that's why you're here. And it's very difficult to give awards and scholarships because you're all awesome kids. We love you all, and you all have something very special and unique. So I want you to go with that. And now that, okay. Now, there is one more person that we are going to award today, and that's also from the Upland Rotary. And this young man has been up here before. He's extremely intelligent. He has an awesome, exceptional ability in writing. He could produce someone. I think the teacher even said at one time she thinks he could do a play or a book. I think that's part of his future. He would like one day to go into foreign affairs. And this young man is named Ryan Rulis. Congratulations, Ryan. Okay, now we can give them all a round of applause. Thank you very much.
And now we've come to the time you've been waiting for. But before we go on, I wanted to make sure those students, the Kiwanis provides an outstanding plaque, and so does the Upland Rotary, that will hang in the office with those awards and names of those students on it. So if you ever want to see that, it'll be there for a long time to come. Mrs. Black, the students sitting here before you have completed the rigorous standards set forth by the Board of Education and the State of California. Therefore, it is my privilege to recommend to you the Hillside High School graduating class of 2013 for the awarding of diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Puff. As the interim superintendent of the Upland Unified School District and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's my honor to accept the Hillside High School class of 2013. Congratulations to all of you for completing 13 years of hard work. You've completed one of life's milestones. We look forward to seeing many more. On behalf of all the employees in the district whose paths you have crossed in your educational years, we wish you the best with all your future endeavors. And now, having met and fulfilled the rigorous academic requirements set forth by the State of California and the Board of Trustees of the Upland Unified School District, it's my privilege to recommend the class of 2013 for the awarding of diplomas.
In just a moment, we'll have two teachers coming up to read their names. I have one request from you. We are recording this. We have several people recording it. We ask that you not scream and shout so everybody can hear each other's name during this time, and we'll applaud at the end. Thank you for supporting in this. I'm glad you got to be able to do a shout out earlier.
Jeremy Griego. I would like to thank my mom, dad, and brother for their love and support during my journey. God bless everyone. Sierra Holloway. I want to thank my daughter, mother, grandmother, aunts, sister, and those who have helped and inspired me along the way. Douglas Hardiman. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Simone Hawkins. I want to thank God for the will to keep going, my family for all the support, friends for the motivation, and Hillside staff for the love. Jeremy Henkel Osenga. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Dakota Hernandez. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Jesse Ayawa. I would like to thank my mother and everyone who never gave up on me. I would also like to thank the Hillside staff for everything they've done. J.D. Avalos. I would like to thank my parents, my sister, and my family for their unwavering support, and the Hillside staff for their encouragement and support. Joel Arguello. Try it again. Joel Arguello. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Nicholas Andrewen. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Vivian Aguilar. I want to thank my friends and family. Colin Atkins. I want to thank my mom and stepdad as well as my entire family. Rocio Hernandez. I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me and also the Hillside staff for helping me obtain my diploma. Justin Holguin. I would like to thank God. Without him it is impossible. And also my family and the Hillside staff for support. Sinclair Hudson. I'd like to thank my mom, dad, my brothers, and my best friend, Alexandra. Romelo Jones. I would like to thank my family and friends. Fabian Laura. I would like to thank my family for all the support and the extra staff here at Hillside for helping me out and being nice since I got here. Katie Ann Littleton. I'd like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Corey Ann Boza. I would like to thank my family and friends and also the Hillside staff. Chanel Boone. I'd like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Kevin Ryan Bird. I'd like to thank my family for never giving up on me. I would also like to thank the teachers and staff of Hillside. Without them, this would not be possible. Destiny Bernal. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all they've done, and for my I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all they've done for me. I love you. Arthur Barron Jr. I'd like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Michael Barrett. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Jared Macias. I'd like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Jesse Martinez. I would like to thank my family. Aaron Mazaret. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Natalie Abigail Montez. I want to thank my mom for being both parents and guiding me, Dan for making me do my homework, my family and the Hillside staff for believing in me.
Liz Mueller. I would like to thank my family and friends and the Hillside staff, and most of all my mom for loving and supporting me through it all. Carlos Anthony Nunez. The Hillside staff. I would also like to thank Erica Scott. Nicholas Ortega. I would like to thank my grandparents and the Hillside staff. Jeremy Delaware. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Austin Darris. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Julianne Cruz. I would like to thank my mom, sisters, and brothers. Rudy Kaporlis. I would like to thank my family, friends, and the Hillside staff. Tony Clifford. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Nathan Brady. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Tiffany Reyes. I would like to thank my family for supporting me. Tyler Rico. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Alexandra Rodriguez. I would like to thank God, my family, my best friend Sinclair, and the Hillside staff. Demonte Williams. I would like to thank my family, my friends, Ian, Nathan, Sinclair, and the Hillside staff. Ian Shankle. I would like to thank my mom, pops, and grandparents. I would also like to thank my friends, Demonte and the Hillside staff. Kirsten Rodriguez. I would like to thank everyone who got me to this point. Ryan Rodriguez. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff for helping me. Without them, I would not have been able to do it. Ryan Rulas. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Leslie Flores. I would like to thank all of the people that have pushed me to do the things that other people said I could not do and prove them wrong. Patricia Noel Escobar. I would like to thank my family, friends, and my boyfriend and the Hillside staff. Daniel Escamay. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Brian Earl. I would like to thank my family, friends, and the Hillside staff. Carlos Dominguez. I would like to thank my mama, my papa, my brothers, sisters, and the Hillside staff for pushing me to get to this day. Thank you. Frederick Gomez. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Cameron Domingo. I would like to thank my mom, dad, family, and the Hillside staff for their support in helping me graduate. My old friend Gordon, who has been a tremendous help to me. Edward Salinas. I would like to thank my family and the Hillside staff. Diego Sanchez. I want to thank my family for supporting me throughout my high school years. Also the Hillside staff for understanding and showing that they really want me and other students to graduate. Haley, Alyssa, Schwarzer. I would like to thank my family, my boyfriend, and friends. Kaylin Straffen. I would like to thank my amazing family and friends. Also for my supportive boyfriend. I could not have done it without them. Emmanuel Trejo. I would like to thank my family.
Hillside High School graduates, will you please stand? Graduates, will you please join me in the tassel moving ceremony? Please take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left side of your mother. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and proud to present to you the graduating class from Hillside High School 2013. Hillside High School graduates, will you please stand? Graduates, will you please join me in the tassel moving ceremony? Please take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left side of your mother. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and proud present to you the graduating class from Hillside High School 2013.